Welcome back. Today we're discussing confidence and beauty. So ladies, in our last segment together, we discussed what media says beauty is, what the sex industry says beauty is, but today, what is beauty to you?
You know what, I find confidence to be very beautiful. And for me, my sense of confidence comes from my security in God and who He created me to be, and just feeling released to become who He created me to be and become the best version of that I can be. I find character to be beautiful. I find someone who gives and serves to be beautiful, and joy. Let's face it, joy is beautiful.
And rare.
And rare, yeah. That's what I think is beautiful.
That's great.
I totally agree with everything she said. And I find now I see beauty in other people, whereas before when I was in the industry, I held other people up to the same standard I held myself up to.
Wow.
And I was very hard on people. I thought nobody was beautiful unless they looked like a movie star or, what they were on TV.
And I feel like the more confident I become in who God created me to be uniquely, the more I'm able to celebrate other women in their unique beauty. Because like in the past, let's be honest, I would have looked at Chrissy and I would have compared myself to her and maybe felt insecure because I don't look like her and I'm not supposed to. But now I'm like, you know what, I look nothing like her, but I celebrate who she is and the unique creation that she is. And I don't feel intimidated by it. And I think that's where confidence really comes into play.
I'm the same. I find confidence really attractive, really beautiful, and I find surrender really beautiful. I find watching someone walk out their journey at whatever stage it is, no matter how messed up and dysfunctional they might feel, if it's a choice for surrender, I find it really beautiful. And when they find out what that purpose is that they were created for, and what is it that you're passionate about. I've been watching Harmony go wild about salsa, and this is something that brews up on the inside of her, and I'm like, it's so fantastic to see her. She's been a friend of mine for a long time, and to see her in this place is like, I'm your cheerleader on the other side of the world. This is fantastic. And it's confidence, it's surrender, it's choosing to be grateful. I find that really beautiful. People that are like, you know what, thank you, what an incredible opportunity we have here today to do this. Thank you God that I'm here from the other side of the world to do this. Thank you. I just, seeing beauty in all things.
So great. And since your views of beauty have changed, how has that affected your self-care?
Gosh, that's a good
Besides
question. But salsa is definitely salsa. Are we going to do an episode on salsa?
Totally.
And I think I alluded to this earlier, but I take care of myself from a different, out of a different motivation, not a motivation to fit into a certain mold, but because I want to be the healthiest and strongest me that I can be. I want to be alive to see my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. And I also want my body to be strong so I can enjoy everything in this life. And I want to be salsa dancing when I am 85 years old. So that's why I take care of myself.
That's great.
My self-care has gotten better as far as my soul is concerned. I've given myself permission to go, you know what, I deserve, I'm worthy of a massage. I'm worthy of getting my nails done.
Also known as a massage.
Yeah, massage. Here, for you Americans. For me, it's giving myself, growing up, I'm 37 and look way younger than that, but
Yes, you do.
But it's giving myself permission to say, you know what, I'm going to take myself to the movies. I'm going to take myself out for a latte, and it's not about anybody else. That's about my soul, finding that space and giving myself permission to grow my soul as much as I grow my spirit. It's like I can be fine at praying and worshiping and going to church and all of that. But it's like, what about me? I need to find ways to nurture me. Running a bubble bath, it's good for me. And then it's good for everybody else around me.
Totally.
Because I'm a much nicer version of myself.
I've recently, I would never go anywhere without makeup on. So recently, I went and had a facial, and I left there with no makeup on.
Woohoo!
And I went shopping. And Harmony's been really encouraging me to be comfortable that way. And that's always been hard for me. Because I would wake up in the morning and put makeup on. So I'm growing in that way, I guess, and learning how to see beauty in a different way.
I mean, and I love makeup, but I don't want makeup to be a mask for me. I want it to be like, oh, I enjoy this and I like the art of it. And you heard us talking earlier about Wedge from MAC, and I like this color, and I love shimmer and glitter.
It basically sounded like they were speaking a different language.
Yeah, totally. And I love that, and I love the art of it and the craft of it. But I want to be careful for myself that it's not something that I'm hiding behind, and that I still love who I am as is.
That's awesome. And one of my favorite quotes says that there's only one of you for all eternity, so fearlessly be yourself. So in our next episode, we're going to talk more about value and image.